Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the IELTS speaking test and aiming for that elusive band 9, then you're in the right place. Today we're diving into one of the most sneaky and tricky cue cards from the current Speaking Part 2 list. Describe an advertisement which introduced a product you have seen. You should say when and where you saw the advertisement, what the product was, how you liked the advertisement, and explain how you felt about it. So let's break this down. This cue card isn't just about describing a product, it's also testing your ability to talk about branding, marketing, and even your emotions as a consumer. You'll want to include some marketing-related vocabulary and show off your range of grammar. Now, what would a Band 9 answer sound like? Let me give you the full sample answer using advanced vocabulary, complex grammar, and some very natural-sounding expressions. Well, I've been asked to tell you about an advertisement which I simply can't help talking about, and the one that instantly comes to mind is a slick, hard sell advertisement I stumbled upon about a fortnight ago on a massive billboard while walking through the center of Moscow. So without further ado, let me start the ball rolling. It must have been around 2 weeks ago when I saw this promotional campaign for a new brand of smartwatches called Pulse One. Little did I know that this was not just a random ad. It was part of a nationwide marketing ploy by a relatively new manufacturer trying to cultivate brand loyalty in a saturated market. Not only did the ad stand out due to its vibrant visuals and catchy slogan, "Feel the future on your wrist," but it also featured a short, upbeat jingle that got stuck in my head for the entire day. What made the advertisement so compelling was not just the aesthetics, but the clever use of gimmicks. The sales representatives, who were stationed right below the billboard, handed out flyers offering a generous rebate for those who scanned a QR code and made an impulsive purchase through a partnering online retailer. Had I not been in a rush, I probably would have been tempted to give in and place an order right then and there. Having been surrounded by repetitive and often irritating telemarketing calls and ubiquitous online pop-ups, this ad felt refreshingly persuasive without being invasive. In fact, what I liked best about it was the balance it struck between subtle suggestion and overt promotion. Of course, the whole setup was a bit of a ploy to induce customers into buying the product quickly before thinking twice, but at least it wasn't as infuriating as those disturbing, distracting pop-up ads you get when browsing. Another thing that impressed me was how carefully the brand had been presented. From the branding and slogan to the visual identity and the way vendors had been coordinated across different districts, everything seemed meticulously planned. It was then that I realized this wasn't just about selling a product. It was about building a lifestyle. Hardly had I finished reading the flyer when my phone buzzed with a follow-up notification offering an exclusive extra discount, which I later learned came from a regional distributor. It was a textbook example of how companies today use tech to entice consumers and pressurize them into immediate action. To sum up, I found the advertisement both compelling and slightly manipulative. Had I been less aware of marketing tricks, I probably would have ordered the watch on the spot, but I managed to eschew the temptation, at least for the time being. Still, I have to admit, what I felt after seeing it was a mix of admiration for the slick execution, and a bit of suspicion about how easily one can be obliged to spend money they didn't plan to. Now that, my friends, is how you deliver a high-band answer. Rich vocabulary, advanced grammar, and a strong personal touch. If you want to get more answers like this, with vocabulary lists, idioms, grammar explanations, and examiner tips, you can download our full ebook on IELTS Speaking Part 2 topics. The link is in the description below. Whether you're stuck at Band 6.5 or pushing for a 9, this book will give you everything you need to boost your score and speak with confidence. So go check it out, and if you found this helpful, give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next one, and happy studying.